What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. I originally wasn't going to cover this story because I am so tired of like these covert racists doing very racist things and then playing dumb, issuing like shallow apologies, and then people who are in the same boat as them like attacking people who speak out about it, etc, etc. But my darling Shy asked for my opinions on it, so here goes. Kelly Dodd, a star of the Real Housewives of Orange County airing on Bravo TV, has been a serial offender over the years, but this year she's kind of been going off the deep end, okay? She spent the majority of 2020 peddling very dangerous conspiracy theories about the coronavirus and traveling around literally everywhere as if, you know, she wasn't behaving as some sort of a super spreader. You know, she's also talked about how she doesn't like or know any black guys, and most recently she sported a Drunk Wives Matter hat, which very obviously mocks the Black Lives Matter movement, which has sprouted to protest injustices against black people everywhere. You know, it's very hurtful to see that on her head. She knew exactly what it was that she was doing, but of course she issued a very shallow, half-assed apology that read, and I quote, "Over the weekend at my bridal shower, I got lots of gifts and briefly displayed them. One was a hat with a play on words since I'm about to be a wife. I'm on a Housewives TV show and might be drunk once in a while. It was not intended to offend or make any kind of statement, and of course I support black lives and racial equality. Thank you all, love, Kelly." You know, again, a very dumb, ignorant apology that she knows means nothing. She even said as much in a following comment when she accused people of just simply being too damn sensitive. So, you know, Bravo was cleaning up house over the summer. They fired 4 main cast members on the Vanderpump Rules show. They fired people from Southern Charm. They've also fired people from those Below Deck shows. Like, they really went in. But it was at the height of, you know, tensions and like, you know, hurt, pain, frustrations. We were seeing a lot of protests, demonstrations, you know, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, all of that stuff was going on. And so Bravo decided to be incredibly performative with their firings. I said as much in my original video about Bravo firing the 4 cast members from Vanderpump Rules for things they did years ago, things they already addressed on the show, etc, etc, that Bravo, if they felt the way they did, first of all, would have never let those 2 guys, Max or Brett, on Vanderpump Rules in the first place, because it came out before, you know, they even showed on the show. And then Stassi and Kristen, their issues played out years ago, and Bravo didn't give an F-U-C-K. They only pretended to because everyone was at the end of their rope at this point. And here Kelly is doing incredibly offensive things on a regular basis in real time, and yet she's still on the Real Housewives of Orange County. Bravo hasn't even issued as much as a statement about what's been going on with this woman, and it's clearly because their firings had been performative this entire time, and they're kind of over it. They're like, listen, seems a little quiet out there, so I think we could get away with just allowing this girl to appear on the show and pretending, you know, we don't hear anything that's going on, you know. And listen, they can't pretend that they have no clue about what's been going on with Kelly and all of the backlash as well. A lot of fans from the Real Housewives of Orange County have band together and decided that they are going to boycott this season of the show because they're sick of her racially insensitive antics, in addition to the way that she's been spreading misinformation about coronavirus. We've got Portia Williams from the Real Housewives of Orange County also speaking out against Kelly Dodd for wearing this Drunk Wives Matter hat, and a lot of Bravo influencer accounts on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook banding together to not cover this season of the show as well. This is the first time they've ever done this with any show, and Bravo follows a couple of these pages, so Andy follows a couple of these pages, so he most certainly knows what's going on, you know, and can relay that message to the programmers if he so chooses. So I believe that he probably would have as well, and they definitely 100% know what's going on. But at this point, they're tired of firing people. They know that most people, 90% of the people they hire on these shows will be problematic, and they're kind of like, listen, we already did a little performance, we're over it at this point. Another person who still hasn't been fired for some reason is Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules. He was incredibly homophobic over the years on the show. He was transphobic towards his former co-star Billy Lee as well. There was also Brandy Redmond from the Housewives of Dallas. She, you know, posted a video that was incredibly offensive against Asian people. She's still on the show as well. What gives? Bravo, what gives? What is the criteria for someone getting fired? They really do need to be consistent with this, or just not fire anyone, you know, because it has always been a big joke to me, the way that they've handled the firings of people. Because like I've always said, if they cared, they would have done it from jump. And here they are showing, listen, we don't care. We're over it. You know, all these people are problematic. Let us cash our little checks in peace. You know, when it comes to Kelly Dodd, I've never personally watched Real Housewives of Orange County super consistently because it's always been incredibly boring and contrived. And Kelly has always been like just bottom of the barrel trash to me. She's incredibly vulgar and just, you know, has, in my opinion, what appears to be an alcohol problem. And that's not entertaining to watch. She's nasty, calling Vicky Gunvalson a pig and stuff to her face. She calls people fat when she told Shannon why doesn't she eat some more, etc., etc. To me, that's not entertainment. To me, that is just harassment, that's bullying, and that is just a nasty spirited person. So good luck to Kelly Dodd, but I will not be watching this season of The Real Housewives of Orange County, or any season, so long as she is still a part of it. Anyway, you guys, what do you think about Kelly Dodd's Drunk Wives Matter hat? And does keeping her on the roster prove that Bravo was only pretending to care about the movement while they fired others from other shows? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.